guys, and welcome back to my channel, Skool. How are you all getting on out there, guys? I hope you're keeping well. I hope you've had a nice day so far. And yeah, just arrived home after work, guys. So yeah, I hope you're all keeping well. Um, yeah, a bit of a Premier League roundup here. I mean, a bit of a crazy game to be honest. A bit of a crazy match to be honest. But there you have it. Um, Not much more that can be said for that. Yeah, it was a bit of a nuts game, a bit of a crazy game. Yeah, I'm going to start this always, guys, by thanking everybody for your continued support on my channel, all your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody for your continued support. Smash the like in this video for me. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and make sure you click on the notifications bell that you'll be notified every time I upload content. Simple as that. Um, mad game. I mean, it's a pity we lost out yesterday. Manchester City managed to get the win today. A little bit lucky. I just see on the TV here at home, guys, next to me. 4-1 Arsenal against Chelsea at the Emirates Stadium. When I was at work earlier, I was talking to a woman who was at the game. She said it was a record attendance, 59,000, would you believe? So, great win for the Gunners, guys, for the ladies' team. What bloody time do you call this? About 11:57. Yeah, I hope you're keeping well, man. I hope you're doing good. Yeah. Yeah, what else is there to say? Manchester City, unfortunately, won. Havertz was our best player against Villa. Yeah, he hasn't been doing too bad for us recently, yeah. He hasn't been doing too bad for us recently, you know what I mean? Um, he's been doing well, to be honest. He's been our best player. And yeah, there you have it. Another situation there where, yeah, we we could have got something. We could have got something out of the game. Unfortunately, we didn't. Um, yeah, what can I say? We could have got something out of the game, guys. Unfortunately, we didn't. A little bit unlucky, to be said, but at the end of the day, I suppose it is what you make it, right? It is what you make it. People will say now that we're lacking a bit of firepower. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Um, we could do with signing a striker. I do think we were a bit unlucky in that game. Maybe we can get one of the female players then, yeah, from the Arsenal ladies team, because they got us a win there today against the Emirates 4-1. Impressive victory. Yeah, impressive victory. Just watching on the TV there, guys. They've got a former Chelsea ladies player talking about it alongside, who is that? God knows who that is. But Arsenal were very good, yeah, in the first half. The ladies team, guys, they took the lead through Mead after 8 minutes. Bet Mead has scored 4 goals in her last 4 games for club and country. Nice play, guys. Sweet move. Oh, she smashed it in. Looking forward for Tuesday. Yeah, it should be fun, man. I'm going to do a bit of homework, yeah. I'm going to do a bit of homework. I'm off on Tuesday and Wednesday, so I'm going to do a little bit of homework on Tuesday before the stream. You know what I mean? It's been a while since I watched that show. Familiarize myself with some of the players that have played there. Get my 11 and 3 managers if I can. And yeah, I'm going to stream as well tomorrow night, yeah, because I'm at home now, but I have to be at work early tomorrow. They changed my shift, so I'm actually working at 7 until 3. So I don't have many hours to sleep, to be honest, but it's all good. But yeah, I'll be finished at 3 o'clock, so I should be home maybe, I should be home early enough. So then I can relax for a while, and I think I'll do a stream tomorrow evening. You know what I mean? I could do it putting in a bit of time to my channel, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I get motivated in my channel, but like, for example, when I normally work at 3 p.m. or when I work at 5 p.m., I mean, I'm not so motivated then when I actually have to. I'm not actually so motivated then when I actually have to. When I do a stream before work, yeah. When I do a stream before work, it's like I don't know. It's a bit crazy. You know what I mean? Because yeah, I do it at like 11 a.m. Whereas when I do a stream tomorrow, it's going to be in the evening time. People will be finished work. people will be home already. You know what I mean? Whereas when I do it at 11 a.m., people are working. You know what I mean? People are busy, so it's not exactly the ideal time to do it. Simple as that. So we'll see what happens. Um, yeah, see, man. See, I might have Drake coming on. I think Scott is coming on. I think Tony is coming on. So I should have a lot of people coming on too. You know what I mean? I wasn't a football player. I'm just trying to see who's on the panel discussing the Arsenal game there. They got some ex player that used to play for Spurs and some fella, and I honestly don't know who that is. But anyway, forget about it. Um, Obviously, I have the sound off because it'll be a copyright. But yeah, that was a great win for the Arsenal ladies today. A fantastic win. And the highlights, I mean, Alicia Russo, absolute monster on the ball. A record attendance for a women's Premier League game today at the Emirates Guides, 59,000. Here she is, Russo. Direct running is like a thing of her game, yeah? A staple of her game. Very direct running. And she ran in there straight away, and it was a great finish. I mean, smashed into the back of the net. But yeah, Anthony, how come you're up so late anyway? I mean, you're working tomorrow, right? But you're obviously working later then, yeah? Obviously, you're working at a later time if you're up at this time. But yeah, just watching the Arsenal highlights here, guys. A fantastic win for the ladies' team against Chelsea. I mean, a cracking win. 4-1 is 4-1. Gave Chelsea something to think about, in fairness. I mean, it gives them food for thought. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a bit of madness, yeah, what was going on out there. Yeah, it gives them food for thought. You know what I mean? They can think about things a little bit, yeah, and see what's actually going on. They got well outplayed anyway. Well outplayed there. It's like Arsenal really had them on the rack, yeah. You know what I mean? Really had them. I'm off, Dave. The missus wants my body, but you can't blame her. Anthony, I remember those days well by when I had a woman also wanting a bit of magic. Cherish those days, by they don't last forever, Anthony. They don't last forever, man. Cherish those days. No, I'm being serious. Cherish those days, man. They don't last forever. I mean, look at me now, Billy, no mates. I'm at home there, you know. Just looks like I'll be greeting Pamela and her 5 sisters later. That's about as hot as it gets for me. All right, man. Enjoy anyway. Yeah. Tell her she's a lucky woman, and yeah, you're a lucky man, and all the rest of it. Jesus, I remember those days well. Yeah, what a good old days, man. You know what I mean? That was before the dreams and the spirit of the world crushed me into. All right, enough of that. Uh, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, Miko. Yeah, but thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see if there's anyone else coming on this late night stream with the OSG. Let me keep it going anyway. But yeah, fantastic win today by the Arsenal ladies. 4-1 against Chelsea. Cracking victory. Doesn't get any better than that. I mean, it was a fantastic win. Can't say no more about it. I mean, they did very well to get the victory. Yeah? Very well to get the victory. Up against a good Chelsea side at the Emirates. They really let loose on them. Yeah. The 4-1 win, cracking. Russo's performance, brilliant. Bet Mead, great goal after 8 minutes. That really set Arsenal on their way. Yeah. That really set them on their way. I see now it's the Spurs ladies. Who are they playing today? And the Tottenham Hotspur team, managed by Robert Villahan. They're playing a 4-4-2. England being the captain. A bit of a Harry Kane there. The captain's name is actually England. Would you believe? How apt. So that's Spurs for you. They think Spurs can do, Arsenal can do better. And now there's they're up against Man United. Jesus. The England goalkeeper Mary Earps is in goal. Oof. The Tissier in defence. I'd imagine that was a hard game. You know what I mean? Spurs up against United. I imagine Mark Skinner is the coach of Man United. Well, things in the women's game have really progressed, huh? I must have been living under a rock or something the last couple of years. But there you go, the women's game has really progressed, huh? United against Spurs. Spurs on the attack. They're number 7. They're really wild ball in. But they make something of it, Spurs. Almost score. Some great defending there. But United. And a cracking shot in, but the keeper takes it. Mary Earps, she's the size of a giraffe. England with the shot, but Mary Earps is an absolute powerhouse. And that's basically it. But yeah, guys, back to Arsenal anyway. Back to our performance. Our performances leave a lot to be desired. We're going to have to really step it up a notch. Uh, there's no more to be said than that, I think, really. I mean, we're really going to have to step it up a notch. The performance against Villa was nowhere near good enough. Do we need a striker? I believe we do. I mean, we definitely have a lack of goals. Definitely a shortage of goals in the team. I believe we do need a striker. It is not going to be easy for us if we don't make some signings in the January transfer window. Definitely need to make those signings. Definitely need to make those signings. And if we don't, we could find ourselves in a lot of trouble. You know what I mean? Because it looks like it's going to be a tough all run in. A lot of good teams in there fighting hard. Sorry, I'm back now. I misheard wrong. Oh, she just wanted a foot rub, was it? She just wanted you to put on the kettle, was it, Anthony? Anthony, you're a funny guy, but no, but well, she just wanted you to put on the kettle, was it? She wants a cuppa. Right. I can that I can understand. You know what I mean? That's women for you, right? That's women for you. You know what I mean? Just when you think you know about it, and then you think you know about it, and then they shut the door, huh? They shut the door on you. But it is what it is. Yeah. Oh, I'd love to be home. I tell you, I just had a shower and I just relax in my feet. But you know, a job like mine, we're on our feet all day. So it's tough enough. It's tough on the feet. But thankfully I'm home like relax. Yes, she wants a drink. That's what it was it? You misread the signs, man. You misread the signs. You thought it was the magic. You know what I mean? The old jiggy jiggy, and it was something else. All right, that's fair enough. That could happen to anyone, man. Could happen to a bishop, as we say in the business. But yeah, what did you make of the result yesterday? I mean, what did you make? Sorry, not yesterday. No, it's Monday already. What did you make of the performance against Aston Villa? I mean, how do you think we're faring now as a team? Where do you think we can improve? I mean, obviously not just in the forwards. I mean, we need to improve more on that, right? But it is what it is. We'll see how things work out. We'll see how things work out. But yeah, kind of madness, right? What was going on out there? I was watching the women's Spurs against United. Jesus. 60 minutes in and United were 3-0 up. But they do have a good team, United. I mean, they are a strong outfit. I mean, they've got Mary Earps in goal. She's an absolute animal. Good play from United. Nice finish there. Women's football has come on a lot, Anthony, man. I know it's not like the men's game. It's come on a lot. You know what I mean? It's come on a lot. They enjoyed that, I was annoyed you got to blame the defence for that goal, no communication. Yeah, definitely, man. Like right at the beginning of the game. I mean, when you want to keep things tight, when you don't want to be right at the beginning of the game, when you want to keep things tight, when you don't actually want to be leaving yourself open to something like that. I mean, which can decide the game so early on. And then the way we got caught out, it was a sickener all around. You know what I mean? Everything about it was just a sickener. You know what I mean? That's all I can say about that. Absolute disaster. It's another thing I could say about it. But yeah, real sickener. Real sickener. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Yeah, what can I say? Real sickener. Disappointing, for sure. But the defending, yeah, left a lot to be desired. I mean, we're not at Man United's level, of course. I mean, if you saw them against Bournemouth, I mean, they're all over the place. We're not after plumbing such depths as Man United have. But definitely we need to kind of sharpen up a little bit in the defending. Yeah, yeah, the goal was, I mean, there was a lot of ball watching going on. Ben White got spun. The keeper was beaten easily. He's just not a good shot stopper. So if the defense don't do anything about it, then we tend to get in trouble. You know what I mean? If the defense don't do anything about it, guys, we tend to get in trouble. Evening, Dave, or should I say morning? All right, Manny, what's going on, man? How are you getting on? I hope you're keeping well. Just a little bit of a stream there until I feel I fall asleep. You know what I mean? Until I'm a little bit more tired. How did you hear? But that was the best 11 players, and Villa only got 6 good players. What makes you think when I got them motivated? Yeah, he's got them quite motivated. Yeah, we also had an extra rest day on them. I think they were saying as well. Our players had an extra rest day on Villa. They had one less day to rest after a game than us, and it was of course a very tough game in the win against Man City. But we were in the game. I mean, we were thereabouts. They have a very good team right now. Only Emery, of course, has got them champing at the bit. He's working his magic just like he did at Villarreal. But big up Manny, man. How are you getting on? I hope you're keeping well. I hope life is treating you well, man. I hope life is treating you well. Just saw that the women beat the 4-1, yeah? And I see that the Manchester United team absolutely slaughtered the Spurs women's team. They were 3-0 up after an hour. I mean, at least the women are doing it for United anyway, because the men's team, Jesus, I thought we had problems by it. The Man United men's team, absolute disaster. You know what I mean? Catastrophe. Couldn't be worse. Seriously. It couldn't be worse. Disaster. And that's basically it. That is basically that. Yeah, what else can I say? It is what it is. Yeah. Early start for me at work tomorrow, guys. But yeah, I'll be ready. You know what I mean? Manny, the performance. I mean, what do you think of it? I mean, who played well for you? We got Brighton next. Hope we win. Jesus, me too. We needed 3 points after that. But I'm going to ask Manny. I mean, your thoughts on the game, on the performance. Who stood out for you that had an actual good game? I mean, how many of our team actually played well in your opinion? How many people? How many of the players actually played well in your opinion? And how many of them just didn't fit the bill? Go for a 2-0 win to us. We're looking. And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. The link disconnected. Yeah, but we need to win that game, yeah. We need to win that game. It's as simple as that. Look, the way we have to look at the defeat to Villa is just one game. I mean, it's our second loss in the league this season. It is only one game. I mean, there should be no overreactions. It's an away against Villa. They've got 15 wins in a row at home. No team in the Premier League has a better record than that. So we need to just, we need to really, what can I say? We just really need to move on, focus on the next game. I saw Mikel Arteta saying something about the wind, the conditions went against us. I mean, I don't know quite what he's talking about there. I mean, he must be out tree. He must be off his game. I don't know what he's talking about here. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. What on earth is the man talking about? Blaming the weather conditions, blaming the wind. I mean, it was the same for both teams. If the conditions were tricky for Arsenal, they were tricky for Aston Villa also. So I don't know where he's going with this blaming the wind, blaming the weather. It makes absolutely no sense to me. Anyway, in my book, in my opinion, I don't know what is going on in his life. I don't know what's going on with him, but he's obviously a little bit confused, in my opinion. But we'll see what happens. And that's basically it. I mean, it is what it is. Say no more about it. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. Say no more about it. Yeah. Touch wood. We can get the win against Brighton. We're going to have to. I mean, we need the 3 points. It's a must-win game. It's a real 6-pointer. They're not going to make it easy. I was happy for Bournemouth 3-0. They're playing out of their skin, man. But like I said, I watched the highlights, and then I said to the in the comments to people afterwards, um, exactly what I said in the comments was our game against them last season when we were pushing for the league. They were 2-0 up against us, yeah. Okay, in the end we beat them 3-2 with that last minute Reece Nelson goal. In the 97th minute we scored to make it 3-2. But they were 2-0 up against us, and we were going for the league at that point. And it was exactly the players that did the damage against United were the ones that played out of their skins against us. Incredible, incredible players. I mean, they're really dangerous players. Like I said, the players that did the damage against them did the damage against us. Underestimate Bournemouth at your peril. Um, a very talented outfit from the front to the back. Their first 11 is just. They showed United how it's done, yeah. I mean, United were caught dawdling in dangerous areas where you shouldn't be doing that with the ball. They were caught in possession and they were caught upfield. And as soon as they lost the ball, Bournemouth were in a flash, straight in on top of them. Um, Fulham beating West Ham 5-0 and beating Forest 5-0 in midweek. 10 goals in 2 games, fair play to them. I'm not actually living far from the Fulham. I'm not actually living far from the Fulham Stadium myself, out in South West London. So yeah, they're a hometown club. You know what I mean? They're like a very local club, modest. I pass the stadium sometimes if I'm out exercising. They're a modest club. Um, yeah, what can I say? It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, definitely. Uh, yeah, a lot of different games in the league. A lot of different ones. I was happy to see the ladies win for Arsenal. I was happy to see them beat Chelsea 4-1. I mean, it's good to see the ladies' team doing so well. Bet me back in the goals. I mean, she got us on the way with that goal in the 8th minute. It was a record attendance for a Premier League game at the women's game. 59,000 people turned up, would you believe? I was talking to an Arsenal fan. She was at the game. And yeah, I was talking to her just yesterday, Sunday, when she got back after the game. And yeah, she was delighted with the performance, delighted with the result, as she should be, as all Arsenal fans should be. And we're on the pig's back. You know what I mean? But yeah, Anthony, man, Fulham, they're banging in the goals. I mean, I don't know is Mitrovic back. I didn't watch the highlights, but if they're scoring 10 goals in 2 games without him, then he might find it hard to get his place back in the team, man. Seriously. I saw Liverpool won, they beat Palace 2-1. I saw Salah scored one of the goals. Mohamed Salah. Question, Dave, if you wasn't an Arsenal fan, what other team would you support and why? Well, I wouldn't support any other Premier League team anyway, that's for sure. Not out of spite, it's just because there's no other team appeals to me. So I definitely wouldn't have any time supporting another Premier League team. Another team, what would I support? That's a very good question. Barcelona, maybe. Juventus, maybe. Someone like that. No Real Madrids and no Bayerns and no Atleticos, but maybe Barcelona, maybe Juventus. Um, maybe I'd just be a Celtic fan. Glasgow Celtic. You know what I mean? Like the Irish links, so maybe Glasgow Celtic would be my team if it wasn't Arsenal. Obviously, I do take note on what Celtic are doing. I do pay attention to it. I wouldn't consider my fan of Glasgow Celtic. It's not that important to me how they do, but from time to time, being an Irishman, I'll have a look and see how they're doing. Of course, I'm happy when they beat Rangers for the league. So maybe I would say Celtic. Maybe Glasgow Celtic FC, being an Irishman and being Catholic. You know what I mean? Glasgow Celtic. If not them, Barcelona. Yeah, there's a massive the old firm derby between Rangers and Celtic every year is not firm derby is pure. It's about levels, man. You know what I mean? You wouldn't want to be caught outside the stadium on your own. Like, let's just say that. The Old Firm derby can be quite intense, and yeah, it can be quite mad. Watching the women's football here, the roundup is that West Ham against Manchester City. If it is Man City, you're battering them anyway. But yeah, Celtic are they're a likable team, man. You like Celtic as well, yeah? I knew we hit it off, Anthony. You know what I mean? I knew we hit it off. I knew we hit it off, man. But yeah, that's it. You know, that's basically who I would support anyway. Like I wouldn't have any team. I wouldn't have any time for supporting another Premier League team. That wouldn't interest me at all. I have no interest in that. Absolutely none. You know what I mean? I'd be loyal to the team that I'd be loyal to Arsenal forever, all my life. And you know, when you love a football team, like I love Arsenal Football Club, I wouldn't have any interest in supporting another team. You know, it's the team I've supported all my life, and I have a connection with. That will never change, regardless of who's the manager. Look, players come and go, managers come and go, but I will always remember a certain few players, of course, that for me were Arsenal through and through. And I'm talking about Tony Adams, I'm talking about Dennis Bergkamp, not just because of their ability, because of their love for the club. Henri, I mean, loyalty. They gave 110%. Players like that, Tony Adams, Henri, Bergkamp, um, Ray Parlour, when he had his period at the club, you know, he was very successful with the team. You know, that's who I would be looking at. It's interesting watching the level of football actually in the women's game. It's not bad. It's obviously like nowhere near the men's, but it's not a bad level. You know, not a bad level. Some shocking defending there from Albion, and the Leicester player absolutely smashed it into the top corner. It was a beautiful finish, cracking. Here they are again, Leicester putting all the pressure on. Oh, what a brilliant goal! Wow, they got some good finishers there. Some nice football. See, women's game is a little bit. They're defending like the Manchester United team and not the men's team. Some of the defending is like the Manchester United men's team. It's a little bit suspect. Oh, Leicester, by they got caught rotten at the end. Albion scored two cracking goals. Oh no, it looks like Leicester are in more trouble here. Oh, oh, sorry, it was Brighton against Leicester. Brighton almost won it there. Dave, after Arsenal on Tuesday, we should do a combined Arsenal 11. Any good? Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, sure. We can do. We can set up another show, yeah, definitely, and create a bit of interest in my channel. Yeah, after the one on Tuesday, we can do a show, the combined Arsenal 11. Obviously, I'll have a team in Dennis Bergkamp's. I'll have Bergkamp in goal. I'll have Bergkamp in defence. I'll have Bergkamp, of course, all through the midfield, and then Bergkamp up front. I'll have a team of Dennis Bergkamps. You know what I mean? So that's going to be my team. I'll have 11 Dennis Bergkamps. All right, and the coach. Of course, it has to be that man Wenger. Huh? Well, the Wenger at the beginning of his tenure, not at the end. Not the guy that thought fourth place was enough and getting crucified in the Champions League every time. You know what I mean? Get some guests on for that one. Yeah, sure. I'll have Bergkamp doing VAR. Fuck. Jesus, my breath went with me there. I know it's monkeys. I think it's the dust. I need to get out the Hoover. I don't know. I need to Hoover my place. That dust. Anyway, it is what it is, guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this stream going until maybe 2 in the morning, and then that'll be fine. Only joking. I should actually knock it out of the head now and get some sleep before work tomorrow. You know what I mean? That seems like a good idea. All right. Let me go on a couple more minutes and then I'll knock it on the head. I'm gonna drink some water. Oh, Jesus. Just watching the women's football game. Dave, I watched the Paul Merson show on Netflix. So did I. What did you make of it? What did you make of it? So did I, yeah. So did I, man. What did you actually make of it?
What did you think of it?
It was heartfelt, huh? He had a tough time, huh? He had a tough time for sure. It was heartfelt. Poor old Merson, huh? He had a tough break. But yeah, it is what it is.
I suppose, isn't it?
It is what it is, I suppose, for their old Morse. He had a bit of a
Tough break, I though.
You have to wonder, wouldn't you?
But he was a mad.
Gambling addict. I mean, you read he was in the 95 percentile, I think.
Like he was that bad.
He was that bad that he was like in the top 1% of addicts, of gambling addicts. Like nobody had a worse addiction than him. He, yeah, was good, enjoyed it. Shame that was a bit dark in places. Yeah, well, it was true. Yeah, it was real. You know what I mean? It was real. That was the thing.
Um,
There was no bullshit, no ass kissing, as I say. It was real. It was real.
and yeah,
It cut to the bone at times, yeah, but it had to be like that. It had to be like that, yeah. It actually cut to the bone, but it had to be like that. I mean, it is what it is.
it is what it is.
There was no. They couldn't sugarcoat some things. Some things had to be sugarcoated in the documentary, and I think that's fair enough. I think that's fair enough.
All right, I'm going to wrap.
This up, man. I gotta get some sleep because I gotta work very early in the morning. All right. So thanks for tuning in, Anthony. I appreciate it, and thank you to everybody for liking this video. Sub to my channel. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a stream later on today, so Monday in the evening time when I get back from work, maybe at 8 p.m. I'll do a little stream. I'll see who's around and I'll see what happens. All right, guys. So take care. Sleep well. And Anthony, talk soon, yeah? And have fun with the missus. Come on, you gooners. Peace.